how the officers are picked. The officers are the ones that are going to lead that club. They're so important. We're going to look at that in a second. How do we obtain quality clubs? Now, all those words we saw before are great. Good clubs lead to good meetings. Good meetings lead to successful people. This happens, that. But how do we get there? How do those words come to life in a club? I have a secret for you. It's called moments of truth. Has anybody heard of moments of truth? Moments of truth is the key to getting clubs where we need them to be. Even your own clubs. Moments of Truth is an episodic event where members come in contact with any aspect of a Toastmaster's experience and forms an impression of a club's quality and service. Forms an impression. It could be a good impression, or it could be a not so good impression. So Moments of Truth, an episodic event that leads to an impression. There are 6 moments of truth. We're going to look at those in a little bit of a different way. I'm sure you've all heard it before, moments of truth, and it tends to be almost a little bit on the boring side, but we're going to make it simple. We're going to make fun. Make it fun. The first one is first impressions. And when I see first impressions, what I think in my mind is, what does that guest see when they walk in the door? What do they see in that club? Especially a new club. I call first impressions the red carpet ride. I want to get a red carpet for our club and have it at the door leading right to the big stage. So when that guest comes in, they walk down the red carpet as an honor to be visiting that club. If that doesn't happen at your club as a mentor, even your own home club, if that's not happening, you need to make it happen. A guest is an honor to have come to your club. It has to happen. Next, member orientation. How are your members involved? If it's a corporate club that you're mentoring, maybe they have Friday night, they all go out and have drinks at a local grill, at a tavern, just to socialize. How is there an involvement in the club? Remember we talked about mutually supportive. Is everyone involved with that? Fellowship, variety, and communication. Are those social events happening on a regular basis? Personally, I think one of the most important aspects of a club meeting is the club meeting. But it's the networking before, when people mingle and talk. And then the meeting ends, and then you have the networking. One of the clubs I belong to meets at a nunnery, where sisters are. And the sister wants us out at 8:30, and she takes her ruler out and is ready